Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the YouTube channel of Creative Edge, one of the subsidiaries of Top Rankers. Friends, I'm here for analysis of NATA second attempt. Why do we go for or why we need to analyze the the results which have been announced? You can't go back and change the things. However, as you can see, the analysis is important for us to know our mistakes, reason for those mistakes, learn from the mistakes. That is very important, and avoiding those mistakes in the third attempt. Friends, my name is Rajendra Bhatia, one of the founders with Creative Edge, and well, I have been taking NATA classes right from the inception of NATA examination. And I'm really very excited to tell you a lot of my taught questions have appeared in this examination. NATA last attempt examination is there on July 9th, 2023. Last date of application is there on June 24th, 2023. So I have particularly brought in this slide for you. The reason is very simple. Only day before yesterday, I had a candidate saying that I have only given JBR and I have scored very good and I'm going to get a government college. Yes, you're going to get a government college. But Council of Architecture is not going to provide you the the registration of practicing architect. You know you're going to be a gazetted officer. For being that, you have to clear NATA examination. So better do it now. You are still left out with the third attempt. That is, and you know that best of two or average of three attempts. So there are three attempts, but my strong recommendation you go for max of two exam, because if you have maybe not done very good in the third attempt, the average is going to fall down. So better to go for best of the two. If you have given only one examination, this 9th July examination is for you. Or if you haven't registered for NATA examination, although you have passed JPR, please take my words, you should pass NATA examination. That means give this examination. Now, I'm so happy showing you all this. I have selected somewhere around 10 to 15 questions and their answers also. Of course, some of the answers I will give you some additional logics. For example, in this question, identify the illusion type from the options. The options were Ebbinghaus illusion. Ebbinghaus is a scientist name. Lateral illusion, telesolation, or Gestalt illusion. Now the answer was, of course, Ebbinghaus illusion. The Ebbinghaus illusion or Titchener circle is an optical illusion of relative size perception. Name for its discoverer, the German psychologist Hermann Ebbinghaus, who lived between 1850 and 1909. The illusion was popularized in English-speaking world by Edward B. Titchener in a 1901 textbook of experimental psychology, has his alternative name. In the best known version of the illusion, two circles of the identical size are placed near to each other, and one is surrounded by large circle while the other is surrounded by small circle. As a result of the juxtaposition of circles, the central circle surrounded by large circle appears smaller than the central circle surrounded by the small circles. You yourself can experience that, and that is what is known as a Wien-Gauss illusion, or it is also known as Titchener illusion. Likewise, I am going to solve some of these along with you. What is a color wheel? A visual tool that shows the basic colors. Simple. So A is the definition. Now, incidentally, whatever question I have noted down in my this presentation are exactly the ones I have covered in my last course. That was before the second attempt. I am going to announce something exciting in the end of this presentation. So please stay with me and we shall go with it. The next question, I identify the color scheme. Neutral, complementary, analogous, triadic. You should know all of these by heart. But anyway, neutral colors are somewhere around between white, gray, and black. There, that is not the case. Complementary color are the opposite color on the color wheel. Analogous color are the nearby color to each other, and that indeed is the answer for this. Although definition wise, analogous colors are two secondary color and one primary color. So it is very near to the two secondary and one primary color, and primary color should be present in all of them. So yellow is present in all of them. Identify the color harmony scheme, primarily used by Henry Matisse in the painting Lead Fen Assis. Now, incidentally, in the NATA has already announced whosoever attempted this is going to get the bonus marks. Why? Because more than one answer seems to be correct, but any which ways, it is very clearly primary color scheme, although green has been inducted here. So primary colors of the subs, the additive color and subtractive color. So both primary colors are here: blue, red, yellow, and green. The next question was, that I have selected from the charts illustrated below, identify the split complementary color harmony. What is the split complementary color harmony? The side by color of the complementary color of the given color. Now this is A is showing complementary color, B is showing the split complementary color because red opposite R is the green, and this is green yellow, and this is uh, green blue, that is the violetish color. Why? Because opposite red would be green, the pure green color. So this is what the three colors together are split complementary, and B should be the answer. What is given here are the tetradic colors, and what are given here are the supplementary colors. Which of the following is not a principle of design? Well, I very first two lessons give my first two lessons give this answer: balance, contrast, emphasis, and color. So balance, contrast, and emphasis are the principle of color, whereas color, the principle of design, and whereas color is the uh, element of the design. So this is not the principle of design. Identify the four most appropriate element and principle of the design in graphic image given below. Marks will be awarded if only all answers are correct. Now this kind of questions are generally risky. My best suggestion, try to do away the most inappropriate ones. That means do the selection with rejection. So selection by rejection should be the formula for solving such question. This indeed is focus. Pattern, no, pattern is the repetition of certain design. There is no repetition of the design, so pattern goes a little of the contrast is seen with the black and white. So yes, black and white contrast is there. Then there is no generalized texture. A very little texture on the rough texture on the corner is seen. So texture goes out. Then comes rhythm. Yes, rhythm is taking your eyes towards um, a movement. So organized movement is rhythm. So rhythm is yes. And of course, movement. Simply this is James Bond's barrel. And there is a typical movement. We have been, at least I have been seeing it for last more than 50 years. Same, incidentally, this picture is from James Bond movies. And this shows the linen grooves of the barrel of a gun. So focus, contrast, texture, rhythm. Sorry, not the texture, rhythm and movement. These are the right answer. So if you are rejecting, let's say pattern is very frankly rejected here, texture is frankly rejected, then repetition, there is hardly any repetition, hierarchy, no hierarchy. So these are absolute rejection. So what are selected are the rest of the four. That is how you should be attempting them. Now this indeed has come to what I call as per verbatim. We solved, if my students are listening to me at this point in time, we solved this question as such beforehand. Identify among the answers option given the top view of the tower. You can see on the top view, this will camouflage the second slab. Third slab is also camouflaged because you are looking from top. However, there is a little edge on both the sides. So orange and yellow will be seen very little, and very thin orange will be seen as an outer ring to the yellow. So that indeed is the case here in D. Mostly orange, a thin line of yellow and thin line of orange. First, fourth, and fifth. First, fourth, and fifth. That is what is visible. Which step is filling the bucket? Very interestingly, now in such cases, what you should do is run your eye with the delivery of the water. From here, it goes here. Likewise, it goes here, surrounds here, and come to B. So a lot of differences can be seen in case you do not run it or you try to run it from A downward, B or downward, C downward, D downward. Instead of that, pick up the delivery nozzle and go retrace the path, and that is how you will reach to the right answer. Next, next question that I've selected. You know what is the catch in this? The handle, the latch. You can open the door because the handle is opposite to the latches. Here also you can open the door because the handle is opposite to it. However, in this case, the handle is towards the latches, which cannot be the case for a right kind of a door. So out one out is C. All the question, let me tell you friends, are the questions that we of how to solve the 45-second question that I talked in detail. That means make notes and practice with us at least 10 to 20 such questions. So 67 questions are 1 mark, 41 question 2 marks, 17 question 3 marks, total 126, 25 question to have to be answered in 180 minutes. The medium of aptitude test will be essentially English. That is known to everybody now. Mistake to avoid in NATA attempt. Firstly, do not think of leaving any question. You have seen in my this presentation that one of the question was given, anybody who's ever attempted that question, marks were given. Since there is no negative marking, attempt all the question. Time management, solve easy question. First, do not waste time on guessing. Take quick decision. If you do not know also, take quick decision. Practice, do not avoid practice, particularly 45-second questions. There is no sketching. Do not carry heavy materials like colors, drawing materials, etc. Friends, this is an announcement. NATA 28 days masterclass, third attempt. We have started on 5th June 2023. Enrollment 7676564400. There are two ways we will cover the last days, because you have already noticed that this is 5th June when we started this course. One, that we will provide the recorded lecture, and these classes which you have lost will be repeated for the late joiners. So you don't lose anything. In fact, it's a win-win situation. Although I am saying all the best, but I'll come back to some of the questions. In principle of design question, I selected only three options. So I will get marks no. Aishwarya, Chowdekar, you might have selected all the three correct answer. You don't get answer unless you got four correct answer. No, I am declaring it very loudly, but I am nobody. It is their rule. So I cannot go against the rule and tell you, no, 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 beta, you will get 3/4 mark. No, you will not get. All four answers had to be correct. So you lose those two numbers if you haven't attempted all the four correct answers. Right, friends? Thank you very much for being with me. And do not forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed my channel. And also remember to join in case you are going to give third attempt, because as you have seen, quite a lot of my questions are per verbatim. Right, friends, see you sometime. Do not forget to subscribe and do not forget to enroll yourself for the next NATA examination, 9th July, last date of application 24th June. Bye bye.